Take a second to admire that sexy wallpaper that I think complements the Pixel nicely. It's called Electromagnetic and I picked it up from the Zedge app. Yes, I still use that app. It has some of the best wallpapers out, plus icon packs if you're into that kind of stuff. I'll go ahead and drop a link down below in the description in case you're interested. So I decided to just stick with the Pixel launcher. I didn't want to ruin the pure experience with overboard customizations. I just like how accessing apps is really quick, and because of this I opted for no folders, just a very minimal 2-page look. So on the first page, I still use that classic timely alarm clock. It's only the best alarm clock in the world. You get this gorgeous UI with custom themes and animations. You also get alarm cloud syncing across devices via your Gmail account, so there's no having to re-add alarms every time you get a new device, and I've been using it for years. I mean, it's so good that Google actually acquired it. Definitely go ahead and check this out. I also keep the handy Google Maps around, as well as Google Photos, which is my preferred method for backing up my photos and videos, especially on the Pixel, since we do get that unlimited storage backup of files in their original format, so there's no compression whatsoever. And with direct Chromecast support, this is definitely my photo app of choice, especially on iOS, which I'll go over in another video. And then on the second page, I keep my Shazam widget for tagging songs that happen to catch my ear, because I do love music. I mean, who doesn't? And the great thing with this app is that most times after tagging songs, you can dive straight into Spotify from here, which so happens to be my music streaming service of choice. So I'm glad I made the switch from Google Play Music. Spotify just offers better selections and is way easier to use in my opinion, especially when adding songs and downloading them. And the UI just looks a whole lot better and cleaner. A big selling point for me was Spotify Connect though. This lets you stream music directly to other devices on your network that support Spotify, so you can basically like alley-oop your music across your home all day with each of these devices acting as a remote for one another. So if I'm streaming on my Mac, for example, I can continue listening on my Pixel, or I can toss it over to my iPhone, Chromecast, or any Bluetooth speaker I have connected. I can't see myself using anything else at the moment, and for only $10 a month, I fully support it. So my dock is pretty straightforward. It's all stock apps for the most part, but instead of Gmail, I actually use Newton, which was formerly Cloud Magic for those who are familiar. They rebranded themselves a little bit. This is, in my opinion, the best email client out, and I've tried a lot, trust me. It's available on Android, iOS, as well as a Mac client, and it's also coming to Windows soon too. Email syncing across devices is on point, and it packs a bunch of features, all while still remaining lightweight and fluid. It supports any email account you can throw at it, even iCloud, which is great. Now, what drew me towards Cloud Magic's product initially was custom HTML signatures, meaning signatures with images. Now, this is something most mobile email clients lack, Gmail being one of them, and a graphical email signature really goes a long way. It's perfect for when you're on the go, but you still want to compose those formal emails from your phone. Newton is great for that, and I enjoy having that convenience. You can also do things like nickname and color code each of your accounts for easy switching, so there is a bit of customization. You also get a handy built-in calendar, which is nice. And if you choose to pay for their annual subscription, you can get additional things like read receipts, so you can actually see who's reading your emails and who's ignoring you. Schedule emails so your recipient receives them at a specific time, or even snooze emails to have them re-delivered to you at a later time. Now that does cost $50 a year, which is pretty expensive for an email client, so the choice is totally up to you. Personally though, I have no problem supporting great services like Newton. I recommend you give it a try. Now, a quick scroll through the Pixel launcher, you'll see that I have Lastpass, which is probably the best password manager out. Again, another annual subscription that I pay for. I also use iHeartRadio to listen to the radio from time to time. There's something nostalgic about listening to radio, especially talk radio. And I also have an app called Spec Out that lets you view very detailed specs about smartphones, cameras, tablets, drones. I mean, you name it and they got it. This really helps me out a lot for my videos and fact checking. It's a pretty dope app. I recommend you try it out. So now these next 4 things keep my Pixel happy: Alexa, Harmony, IFTTT, and Google Assistant. So let's start with the Harmony app. So you've seen me talk about this before, and for those who haven't, this basically just syncs up to my Harmony Elite remote, making my smartphone my Harmony remote. So it allows me to control basically everything in my home and then some, from smart lights to entertainment centers, etc, etc. So I use this app for manually controlling my home. But for voice control, that brings me to the Alexa app. So I recently picked up the Amazon Echo Dot 2nd Gen, and I've been having a blast with it so far. It's actually my first Echo ever, and thankfully the Alexa app has recently gained the skill to directly integrate with the Harmony Hub. So by enabling the Harmony skill, I can use my voice to trigger pre-configured activities from my Harmony. So for example, Alexa, turn on Chromecast.
Okay.
That's some really powerful stuff here, and it's way cooler in person, especially showing off to your friends. And basically that's what I use the Alexa app for. Now since we're talking about voices, that brings me to Google Assistant. So since Google Assistant is baked directly into the Pixel, I went ahead and installed the IFT app, which is If This Then That, as it's gained direct support for Google Assistant, connecting it to hundreds of services and commands, which is a much bigger deal than it seemed, by allowing you to create some powerful concoctions. And given that IFT also supports Harmony, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. So basically I created my own recipe, or what they call applet, and I married these two services together so I can use my voice to say, "Okay Google, give me some light."
Okay, let there be light.
And it communicates with IFT and instantly triggers my watch TV activity from my Harmony. So the Google Assistant service inside IFT allows you to set your own custom command along with your own custom responses, such as, "Okay Google, I'm tired."
Okay, sweet dreams. May you live to see another day.
You can follow it up by adjusting your thermostat, unlocking your door, posting a tweet, etc, etc. And the best part is that it works away from home with your smart home products. I highly, passionately recommend you spend some time with the IFT app. You won't regret it, and you'd be doing yourself a disservice by not, especially if you own an Android. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Clearly, I toned it down a lot with the customizations compared to my last What's on My Smartphone video, and those were just a few services and apps that I've been using quite a lot as of late. And please feel free to go ahead and drop those comments down below and let me know what apps are you guys using on your Android devices. I love exploring how other people use their smartphones, so feel free to share. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and show some love to that like button. And if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on some awesome content. Thank you all for watching, guys. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.